happens when one of the most outspoken rappers alive admits she's the only provider for her kids? That's exactly what Cardi B just revealed. And the story behind it is way messier than anyone expected. From explosive divorce filings to Offset's shocking spousal support requests to claims he's barely seen their baby. This isn't just another celebrity split. It's a battle over parenting, money, and reputation, with Cardi putting everything on the table and refusing to hold back. Cardi B didn't sugarcoat it. In a raw new interview, she admitted that when it comes to raising her 3 children, Culture, Wave, and Baby Blossom, she's the only provider. No assistant stepping in, no co-parent splitting the weight, just her. She revealed that this entire summer, she hasn't even had a single day to herself. Not one poolside break, not one moment of escape. Instead, it's been non-stop motherhood and responsibility. And the most surprising part? She's not complaining. Cardi says the love she has for her kids makes the grind worth it, even if the pressure is crushing. For someone who's built her entire brand on boldness, this confession wasn't about flexing. It was about sacrifice. The timing of Cardi's confession hit even harder because it came right after one of the most publicized breakups in hip-hop. On July 31st, 2024, Cardi officially filed for divorce from Offset, ending 7 years of a marriage that was as chaotic as it was headline-grabbing. Their relationship has always been a roller coaster of makeups, breakups, and very public reconciliations. But this time, Cardi made it clear there was no turning back. In her own words, motherhood had changed her, turning her into what she calls a real woman. She explained that sacrifice, maturity, and responsibility, not fame or fortune, are what define her now. And that's where things took a shocking twist. Despite Offset's success and reputation, court documents revealed he amended his divorce filing to ask for spousal support. For fans, it raised a burning question. How does one of rap's biggest names expect support from the very woman he's accused of clashing with? If there's a one thing Cardi B refuses to compromise on, it's her kids. From the very beginning of the divorce, she made a bold move. No child support. Not because she didn't need it, but because she wanted to be done with the marriage. In her words, she just wanted to be done with the marriage. But behind the legal filings, the real fight was about presence, or in this case, absence. Cardi claimed that Offset has barely been around, saying he's only seen Baby Blossom 5 times since she was born. 5. And according to her, he hasn't spent any time with the kids at all since March. For Cardi, that wasn't just disappointing. It was heartbreaking. She explained that she's begged him to be there. She's opened her home, invited him to come spend time with their children, and still, she says he refused every single time. And while she's shouldering the late nights, the early mornings, and the endless responsibility, Offset's demands for spousal support hit fans like a slap in the face. As if the divorce drama wasn't already explosive, things took a wild turn during a recent interview. While Cardi was speaking to Billboard, a reporter crossed the line with the question that instantly set her off. He brought up Offset, rumors about a possible 4th pregnancy, and even dragged NFL star Stephon Diggs into the mix. It was invasive, messy, and deeply personal. Cardi didn't hold back. Instead of brushing it off, she snapped, literally throwing a marker straight at the reporter. The clip spread like wildfire online, with fans divided between cheering her clapback and criticizing her reaction. But one thing was undeniable. The pressure she's under is boiling over. When every move is dissected and every rumor is treated like fact, even Cardi's thick skin has its breaking point. The drama didn't stop with the reporters. Cardi claims that Offset has been feeding false narratives to the media, twisting her role as a mother and making it seem like she's less involved than she really is. According to her, these leaks misrepresent the truth, painting a picture of absenteeism that just isn't accurate. Cardi was crystal clear. She said there was not one day he's not allowed to see my kids. She even invited him to her home repeatedly, offering opportunities to bond with their children. Yet, she insists he refused every single time. And while she's shouldering the late nights, the early mornings, and the endless responsibility, Offset's demands for spousal support hit fans like a slap in the face. It's a narrative battle, and Cardi is determined to control the story of her family, not just for herself, but for her children. Every interview, every post, every public statement feels like a calculated move to set the record straight. Beyond the headlines and the court filings, Cardi B's story is also deeply personal. She reflects on her own childhood, growing up in a rough environment where security was never guaranteed. Her mother worked tirelessly to make sure she and her siblings never had to sleep in a shelter. And Cardi says that example shaped everything she does today. Now, she's determined to give her own children the same stability and comfort. Every late night in the studio, every missed vacation, every moment she spends running errands or managing schedules is about making sure Culture, Wave, and Blossom never want for anything. She wants them to grow up knowing that their mom fought for them, sacrificed for them, and made sure they had everything they needed, even if it meant doing it alone. In Cardi's world, motherhood isn't glamorous. It's exhausting, unrelenting, and often thankless. But for her, it's also a source of pride, proof that she's not just surviving fame, she's mastering the art of providing, protecting, and raising her kids on her own terms. At the end of the day, Cardi B has made one thing unmistakably clear. She's the one holding it down for her kids. She's the provider, the protector, and the constant presence in their lives, while Offset remains mostly absent and the media spins its own stories. But fans are left with the question that lingers. Is Offset really the absentee father Cardi describes? Or is there more happening behind the scenes that we don't see? Is this just another chapter in a messy celebrity divorce? Or is Cardi exposing a deeper truth about responsibility, fame, and parenthood? One thing is certain, Cardi B isn't holding back. She's unapologetically claiming her role, setting boundaries, and redefining what it means to be a mother in the public eye. And as the story continues to unfold, we're all left wondering, will this family ever find balance? Or is Cardi destined to carry the weight alone? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Cardi is truly doing it all alone? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye?